In this video, we will talk about how Chelsea have avoided financial fair play rules sanctions despite January transfer spending spree. Let's talk about how they fared in transfer market. Chelsea spent more than the clubs in the Italian, German, French, and Spanish top flight clubs. Enzo Fernandez was the most expensive player in the Premier League history. Enzo Fernandez, who plays as a midfield for Argentina, and was instrumental in winning World Cup. And then UEFA financial fair play regulations are designed to limit excessive spending, and there are also Premier League rules which put a cap on the losses a club can suffer over a 3 year period. What if a club doesn't follow financial fair play rules? Now, there are various provisions like large fines or point deductions can be awarded as punishment to clubs which do not adhere to financial fair play rules. Like Juventus has been deducted 10 points. Now let's look at Chelsea. Since May 2022, Chelsea have spent 600 million, but they appear to have stayed within guidelines. But now Chelsea is but now their question arises: how Chelsea is doing this? Now, uh, what Chelsea have decided to do is to spread the cost of the player by signing them on very long contracts. Signing Michaelo Mudryk on a eight and a half year contract. The way it is dealt with uh, for accounting and for financial fair play rules purposes is you take that 88 million cost and you divide that over 8.5 years, and it works out just over 10 million a year. Now there are various questions like what are the positives of this, like Chelsea, the way Chelsea is uh, avoiding financial fair play rules. Now first positive is, they signed Enzo Fernandez, or they signed Michaelo Mudryk, who are very young, and they have signed 7, 8 or 7.5 years long contract. uh, if if they develop into a world class player, or they are already world class players, but what if they develop into some another, like Enzo Fernandez turns into another Luka Modric, or or Michaelo Mudryk turns into Eden Hazard, like talent wise, in a match, uh, it was apparent that Michaelo Mudryk is very like technical player, plays as a winger, but very like he works in tight spaces, and he carries ball, and he's a direct threat to goal type of player. And if they turn into Eden Hazard, like and if another club uh, tried to poach Michaelo Mudryk or Enzo Fernandez, then at that point of time Chelsea will have leverage, because they have a very long period of contract and they can decide their market transfer value. That's why Chelsea, it is a positive thing, but there, with positive and negative both are two sides of a coin. Now let's think that what if uh, Enzo Fernandez turns into Paul Pogba, for as Paul Pogba was for Manchester United, or they loses their charm or their talent, and playing style becomes obsolete, means they completely break away, means they lose their uh, lose their talent, or no, they lose their playing, like transfer market or value, but they still have 8.5 years of contract, 7, 8.5 years of contract, and they have signed on a very high wages, like 10 million, 5 million, 6 million per year. So it will be problematic for Chelsea to offload these players. And if Chelsea doesn't qualify for Champions League, then it will create another burden, uh, because the revenue which is to come from playing Champions League, winning matches there, it will reduce, it will significantly reduce, and it will have negative impact on their balance sheet and all those things. And so, uh, let's sign off.